How are you? I'm Tim Adams. My first Golden Glove championship I won in 1972. The Lord said, you got two hands, so he sent me back and won in 73. Okay, I was the first amateur boxer to win a Triple Crown in Chicago amateur boxing by winning my 1972 Golden Glove Championship, 1972 Chicago Park District Championship, and 1972 CYO Champion. Also, I was the outstanding boxer of the tournament. Uh, West side of Chicago, Marshall High School. You know, when it comes to boxing, see, my father was a 1943 Golden Glove champion. And I remember my father always used the term white fella. So I remember this white fella come to the house one day. I didn't know if he was selling insurance or what, but he was talking with my mother. And he said this name Adams, and he asks her, do you know a Georgie Adams? And she said, I don't know a Georgie Adams, but I know George Adams. So he said, was he a boxer? And my mother said, yes. So this man started saying all of these good things about my father. And first thing hit my mind, I'm going to be a Golden Glove champion. Oh, about 62 and 3. Yes, I do. My first loss was in the Nationals. The gentleman's name, oh, wow, give me Donnie Nelson. And in 1973 now, there was a very controversial fight that I had with Floyd Mayweather Sr. Everyone in that stadium knew I won that fight. And not being racist or anything or trying to say anything derogatory, but when white people throw their beer away, something went wrong. So there was beer thrown into the ring, chairs. So, you know, that was one of the lowest points that I've ever had in amateur boxing, was not getting that decision over Floyd Mayweather. My favorite story, I guess, was fighting Ronnie Walker. Ronnie Walker in 1972 was the featherweight Golden Glove champion. 1973, he moved up in weight, and he was challenging me for the lightweight championship. Well, I took that fight so serious. You know, my training was just unbelievable. Mindset was just there. To me, that was probably one of my biggest amateur fights there, just to beat him in the 73 Golden Glove championship. Being a Golden Glove champion makes you a legend in Chicago. It's always been that way. If you could go and tell someone you was a Golden Glove champion, you were somebody. You were really somebody if you could say you was a Golden Glove champion. So I'm thinking, to me, that was just a highlight, just being a Golden Glove champion. That's bragging right to the day you die. Oh, as an amateur referee, I refereed amateur boxing from 1976 up until 2003, and it was just rewarding being an amateur referee. I think I can't even count the compliments that I've gotten by being a referee, but the one that stands out the most, I remember a little kid walks up to me one day and he said, hey ref, I sure hope you referee my fight because you don't cheat. To me, that was the biggest compliment that was ever paid to me in my life as an amateur referee. Becoming a professional referee was just as good. I got a chance to travel. I got a chance to go places, meet people that I never thought I would meet in my life. You know, and the whole thing is, my whole boxing career has been rewarding and a blessing, right to this day. Kind of hard to say when you referee so many fights, but I think the one that probably stands out the most was James Toney and Harry McGroom. Yeah, because that was a hard fight to work. It was a very hard fight to work. There wasn't a lot of action the way, so it was kind of hard refereeing that fight. But I think that was a big highlight. If I had never been a boxer, I truly believe I wouldn't get the respect that I get today. And all of that came from being a boxer and a referee. The utmost respect that I've gotten from people. So if it wasn't for boxing, I never would have got that. I can remember when I was about 17 years old, and I took some garbage out. And as I'm walking back into the house, something came to me and said, if you ever gonna have any success in life, it's gonna come through boxing. And it happened. It happened. So boxing has been a blessing to me in my life.